This is Shelley Kraft coming to you live on SNN Live. We're at the Healthcare Week in San Francisco 2015. I have with me Howard Leonhardt of Leonhardt. It's a private company. Welcome, Howard, to SNN Live.
Shelley, thanks for having me here.
Good to have you. Let's get right into it. Tell us an overview of Leonhardt.
Well, you know, Leonhardt Ventures has been around since 1982, and in the 80s we innovated cardiovascular balloon catheters, had mild success. In the 90s we broke through with the leading stent graft system and the first percutaneous heart valve. In the 2000s we developed the first stem cell therapy for the heart, and now based on all of that experience we think we have the most exciting thing we've ever developed, which is the Leonhardt stem cell pump and electrical stimulator. This is an implantable stem cell pump that goes into your abdomen area, and it has a silicone septum. A patient can feel that. The patient will go home with pre-filled syringes of stem cells and growth factors that are color-coded, and they can refill the chamber of the pump themselves. When it's refilled, their doctor receives a notice that the pump has been refilled, and he can program in that the growth factors of the stem cells can be infused into the organ being regenerated according to a protocol. So we're attacking heart failure first. 50 million patients are in heart failure worldwide right now, and half of them are set to die within 3 to 5 years of diagnosis. So we think, you know, we've got a chance to save more lives in the next decade than were lost in all the wars that the United States and Europe has been in combined since the last 2,000 years. So we're pretty excited about it.
So when does it hit the market?
Well, we're releasing it in stages, and in order to have the company develop some income in the short run, we've just received this year a 510K FDA approval for microcurrent stimulation for treating critical limb ischemia and diabetic foot ulcers. The approval is specifically for pain management and wound healing related to the healing of diabetic foot ulcers, but the mechanism of action is that it improves blood flow in the legs and improves healing of the ulcers. And that's on the market now. We're projecting to get as high as $30 million in revenues in the first 12 months in the U.S. market, and then we'll follow with the heart product later. Unfortunately, to get the product for the heart to market, it's going to take multiple phases of clinical trials, probably 3 to 5 years, but it's worth the investment because the end of that road is a big market.
Is it currently reimbursable?
Well, right now CRT pacers, which is kind of the best technology for heart failure patients, they have leads that go to the healthy heart tissue. They don't do anything to regenerate the damaged heart tissue after a heart attack, the scar tissue, but they get the good tissue that surrounds the scar tissue to twitch just a little bit stronger than it would twitch without the electrical impulses. They're reimbursed $58,000 per device or per procedure for implanting the CRT pacemakers. We're going to go after that same reimbursement, so it looks like a pacemaker, and this will just have an additional features that the electrical stimulation attracts stem cells to the heart, and then we infuse the stem cells with the pump that's combined with the stimulator. So unlike CRT pacing, which is reimbursed $58,000, represents $9 billion of revenues for Medtronic, St. Jude, Boston Scientific Guidance, Sorin Biomedica, and Biotronic, and a few other small competitors. They split $9 billion with that $58,000 reimbursement. We believe that if once ours is available, that regenerates the scar, not just getting the good muscle to twitch a little bit stronger, and combines the benefits of a pump with the benefits of electrical stimulator, we foresee that there'd be no reason to buy those obsolete, outdated, and we foresee that a big portion of that $9 billion market can switch over to us. We'll have to see.
So the size of the market obviously is worldwide. So it sounds like you're in the U.S. or about to be. What other countries are you working with? Because I know that the Western world is major league suffering from this same problem.
That's true, and you know, we have a long history of launching our products outside of the U.S. and then following in the United States market. We're doing a lot of this research in Sweden and in the Netherlands, and we have a facility in Korea that we're doing some of the research in. So we plan to simultaneously launch this around the world, but on an overall basis, most of the focus of the company is on winning the U.S. market.
It's still the biggest.
It's still the biggest market, and one of the reasons that we focus on this market is the quality of the research institutions here, and we really want to win the support of the opinion leaders at Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic, Texas Heart Institute, and Stanford here to the south. In fact, tomorrow we're having a technology showcase this is taped, so I know that tomorrow might mean a different day, but on January 14th, 3 to 6 p.m. at Parisoma, we have a technology showcase. Our first speaker tomorrow is Joseph Yu, who's head of the Stanford Cardiovascular Stem Cell Research Institute, and our last speaker tomorrow is Brock Reeve, the head of the Harvard Stem Cell Research Institute. We're both engaging research relationship with both of those institutions. Brock, you may know, is the brother of the late Christopher Reeve, who had a paralysis from a horse and ended up passing away. And Brock has dedicated his life, his brother has dedicated his life to stem cell research because they started on that path trying to help his brother, and he ended up fully immersing the rest of his career of his life trying to bring stem cell therapies. And we're there working with them. We're really some great people that we're working with, and we're proud to be associated with people like that.
Sounds amazing. Let's get your website out there for our audience so they can go and find out more information.
Thank you. BioLeonhardt is www.BioLeonhardt, D as in dog, T as in Tom, BioLeonhardt.com. And thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Leonhardt, BioLeonhardt. It's a private company. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SN Live, and we're coming to you live from the Healthcare Week in San Francisco 2015. Howard, always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you, Shelley. Appreciate the opportunity.